Swooping in on the attack.
Red Wings franchise, ladies and gentlemen.
And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Sends the pass over. Swing and a miss.
Wait, go ahead, turn off this. Commentary, if I'm going to be commentating this game here today, as here's Hedel and Vancouver's on a power play for the next quarter of a minute. As the Red Wings try to keep the time down. Bernard Docker dumps it down, couldn't clear as Hedel picks it up as Pettersson up to Hughes. And Talbot makes a save. He's going to cover that. Larkin's going to come back out with Johansson and Chirot. Larkin wins the face-off, and here comes to bring it back the other way. That's going to be offside. The crowd didn't think so. Sherwood's hit by Johansson. Larkin with some speedy wheels. Larkin looking for a pass, couldn't get the pass open. Line change for the Red Wings. Raymond considering staying on as the puck was heading back to the Red Wings territory. Puck goes over Talbot as Patrick Kane comes out. Patrick Kane gets checked there, and the crowd doesn't like that. The crowd does not like that. And Talbot's going to cover that. We're going to take a look at that hit here. As a ref you suck chants are going on here at LCA, Little Caesars Arena. As the shot for the point was tipped by DeBrusk. Lagassan. Van Riemsdyk, and that's the end of the period. The crowd is still pissed off about that hit by Kane. There's boos and cheers going on. Boos and cheers as that hit on Patrick Kane. We're going to hope he's okay after that hit. We'll see if he comes back on the ice for his shift, and I see him on the bench there. 2-0 Detroit to start of the second period. And I think the Red Wings are going to come out strong in this period. We're going to hope. We are going to hope. And they score. As Raymond puts it on net for 3-0. I don't want me one. Okay, if you're gonna do that, then I'm going to do it to you too. There's Besser. Up to Raymond. Casper intercepts. Gustafson, Bernard Docker with another shot. Demko had to make the save. We got a victory in our fantasy hockey. There's a hit that the crowd likes there, a response to the Patrick Kane hit. That's what they like to see. The puck goes down the ice, no icing. Bernard Docker scores! It's 3-0. With that loss last night to Ottawa, I think that the Red Wings found their footing in tonight's game. That's what I believe. We lost bad to Ottawa in Ottawa last night. 5-3. Here's JT Compher. He has 2 tonight. Johansson with a shot. And Demko has not been pulled. It's 4-0, excuse me. 4-0. Simon Edmondson with the shot from the point. He had the game-winning goal in Toronto in overtime. As Bregren takes the face off, loses it, and here's Leka Marinin. Sider in front, had to make a weird pass. Van Riemsdyk loses it, but gains control. Lagesson is Joseph. Pass up to Carlson in the neutral zone, entering Red Wing territory. As Bregren and Lagesson back at it. Up to Bregren, looking for some open ice. Couldn't find it for a shot. As Mancini. Carlson hit by Edmondson. Mancini hit by Sider. And the first line, Dylan Larkin, the captain, coming back out with speedy wheels. Another rebound in front. DeBrincat with a shot. Couldn't get there, and Demko had to cover up. Here's Hronek up to Evander Kane. They're not related. Evander and Patrick. Not related in any way, but same last name. Larkin up the boards. Down to Bernard Docker, switching sides with Gustafsson. There's Kane. Checked by Gustafsson. He takes it up. Looking for a pass, couldn't get there. He's just going to find him wired. Sometimes it's better off to shoot the puck than it is to just find the open lane and pass it. As Jake DeBrusk brings it in. He played for Boston. And Talbot's going to cover that. The Canucks have it. Kopp. Appleton and Comfort. Canucks have the full pressure now. They have lost the pressure in the Red Wings territory. As the second period comes on to its final minute. Blucher dumps it down into Red Wing territory behind Talbot. Red Wings pick it up, and here's Simon Edmondson up to Rasmussen. Rasmussen in on alone, and there's a blocker save for Demko, and the period's coming to an end, as it'll be a 4-0 lead for Detroit. Third period's underway. 4-0 Detroit. Vancouver wins the face-off, and here's Besser. Intercepted by DeBrusk. He got a quick shot off it with Talbot. And here's Larkin speeding past the defense. Larkin in on a low now. Shot past Demko. Couldn't get behind the net there and pass the defense down to the Red Wing territory. Nobody was there to pick up the puck. Little miscommunication. And we got a penalty for Detroit. Let's see what's going on here. As looks like Edvinsson went down to block the pass. And he tripped. No, because Mr. Awesome was blowing up my damn phone the past couple days. I was like, oh my god, don't you realize maybe I was just busy with stuff and I wasn't really on, and my brother was using my account because his PlayStation account's been acting up. Oh, and what a shot. So he was blowing up my phone. Jake DeBrusk with a shot off the power play. It's Pettersson, they score. They're on the board as Vancouver finally breaks the seal. And they get on the board. Finally. After a horrific first two periods. I don't know how you let that goal in. You were literally right there. Like, come on. It's not that hard. Pettersson, 15th of the season. Vancouver goal scored by number 40, Les Pettersson, unassisted. Here's Patrick Kane. Patrick Kane gets shoved down to the ice again. Edvinsson hits Pettersson. Here's Casper. Casper the Friendly Ghost is what we call him here in Detroit. Hedel. Edvinsson trying to bring it back to the point. DeBrusk has to bring it. Here's DeBrincat with a sharp angle. Nothing. DeBrincat looks very... I don't know how to say it, but he looks confident shooting from those sharp angles. He's confident with those sharp angles, like how Draisaitl is, but he's not Draisaitl, but if he wants to do it, he can do it, and Johansson gets pushed off. Red Wings have some pressure in the zone, and Vancouver's trying to eliminate that pressure and trying to make it 5-1 as Vancouver dumps it down to bring down that pressure bar from their zone. DeBrincat tries to shoot. He gets poke checked by Bluger. Vancouver is now playing the dump and chase game. Bernard Docker. Van Riemsdyk along the corner playing. It's Bregren. Hronek couldn't get the poke check there. Here comes Bregren back the other way as the Red Wings zoom in past the defense. Larkerson. And there's Laxon. Granlund's checked down. He's checked by Gustafsson. Red Wings looking forward to keep the pressure in the Vancouver territory, but it looks like that bar is going down quicker and quicker. Compher with 2 goals. He's looking for the hat trick. Seider hits his man along the boards. Up to Seider. He shoots, and there's another save by Demko. Easy. Appleton. Edmondson down at the point for Seider. Shot blocked in front, and there's that full pressure the Red Wings were looking for. Appleton. Oh, he can't get it to the man in front in the slot. Was Compher. He had to go off, and there goes that pressure as Larkin now speeds into the far corner. Larkin shoots, and DeBrincat had to go back and chase it. To the point, Johansson. Pettersson. Vander Kane now in the corner. Up to Pettersson. Intercepted by DeBrincat. DeBrincat now circling back. Johansson shoots. Blocked in front. Raymond. That's Casper. Raymond goes off for Rasmussen. Casper trying to put it in underneath Demko, and there's a save that Demko couldn't even find the puck. Eventually found it by the post. Minute 22nd to go here in the third, and this was all Detroit's game after that loss to Winnipeg and Ottawa. Detroit lost 2 in a row, and they found their game here tonight. What was their specialty? You know, I think if they just kept moving the puck around, they kept shots, at a very high rate, kept control in the zone, I think they had control of this game. Patrick Kane now. That's intercepted by Vancouver, and here's Jake DeBrusk. DeBrusk with a shot. Save, rebound in front. And Pettersson couldn't get the rebound past Talbot. Talbot had to slide across the crease to make the save. Here's Eric Gustafsson. Ten seconds to go, and the Red Wings are going to get their snap a losing streak here. And that's the penalty that they don't really care about as this goes on in the win books. One's their final score. Compher with 2 goals. will be the first star of the game. Third star of the game is Jacob Bernard Docker. Your second star of the game with 30 saves from your Detroit Red Wings, Cam Talbot. And the first star from your Detroit Red Wings with 2 goals and 2 hits, J.T. Compher. We're going to be playing in Montreal in this next game here, guys, in Montreal. So, Montreal. Where are the Canadians in the standings, you may ask, guys? They're second in the Atlantic, as you see. Lightning are first. They're second with 55. We got 46 points, right behind Florida with 51. Toronto at 38. That's pretty accurate, I do believe, in the Atlantic. I think it's pretty accurate if you're not going to ask, if you're not going to lie. But we can definitely check on that. Toronto at 42 points in reality because they won today. 48 points for Montreal. So it's accurate enough. We'll say that, guys. It's going to be accurate enough. So we'll be playing in Montreal. We got Talbot and Dobies. No, it's our projected. We got Montembeault. We got Montembeault. Will Montreal wear any special jerseys here? I don't believe they will. I don't have any special jerseys for them, honestly. I don't. This is a loud crowd, ladies and gentlemen. 22,000 on their feet. Largest arena in the NHL. What we need to do is silence the crowd, get the early lead, because once they get the momentum here with 22,000, it's pretty much game over. Montreal is a good team. They are fast, they are physical, they have the skill. And here's Patrick Kane. Come on, Rasmussen, get there. They're going to like that offsides. They are going to like that. We're going to see if we can beat Montreal. We are 4th in the Atlantic. We are doing good. We're not good enough. If we were 5th or 6th, that's okay. 7th and 8th is bad. But we're doing good. One to 2 is excellent. 3 and 4th is good. Five and 6 is okay. 7 and 8, bad. As Ghoul. Is it Ghoul or Ghoulie? I don't know. Ghoul. I don't know how to pronounce some of these names. I could butcher them, and then I sometimes won't butcher them. It's Ghoulie. A Ghoul. Here's Andrew Kopp. Gustafson winds up and fires. Found a gap. Montembeault was ready for that. Shot blocked by Josh Anderson. Bergman with a shot. Lagesson wasn't there as Doc had to bring it back. Oh, and what a play. What a play by Montreal. They couldn't put that in. A tough break for Detroit. They're going to dump that in. That could have been a 1-0 game already. And here comes Lucas Raymond over to Larkin, and Jack-Eye had to pick that up. Raymond with the backhand. Raymond intercepts. And Montreal brings it back. Oh, what a hit by Seider on Suzuki. The crowd's not going to like that. Another hit there on Suzuki, and Suzuki's just getting pummeled out there. They don't like that. They don't like their captain getting pushed around. Veleno playing against his former team. He played for the Red Wings before getting traded to Detroit. Seider hits Suzuki. Suzuki gets hit again momentarily later, and the crowd's not liking it as their captain gets pushed around. Will Veleno score against his former team? Casper. Red Wings got... There's another big hit they don't like. Delgazio. Dumps it down for Gustafson as Rasmussen picks it up. Casper dumps it in for a line change. Patrick Laine. Goal, and the crowd's trying to get them back into this game as Caulfield now touches the puck. Here's Kopp, Appleton, the backhand Montembeault, and 6 seconds to go in the first. The first is going to come to an end. Second period, 0-0. Shots are 10-6 Detroit. Here's DeBrincat. Raymond with a shot. DeBrincat couldn't get there. Montembeault had to be ready for that chance and that rebound, and he was ready. Sider with a shot. Blocked in front. I swear, every shot now from the point gets blocked. Iverson hits the post. And the crowd's not liking Detroit at this time. They're playing a little dirty. Laine. There's an icing call. And they'll be back down into the Red Wings territory. DeBrincat with a good hit in their corner. Red Wings can't change. They wanted to get some guys off, but they can't. Now they can. As DeBrincat dumps it down, they get fresh guys. Another icing. Kane gets hit. They like that. And there's a penalty, and they're gonna like that one. Montreal's going to the power play. Matheson with a shot. Power play Montreal, what can they do? Can they take advantage of this? Trot trying to get it out. Laine, Carrier, blocked by Sider. Talbot with another save. Sider. Comfort dumps it down, trying to get it, but Matheson had to block that. Kirby Doc. Another block and intercepted. Line keeps it in. Evans hit by Chirot. That goes all the way down. They can get a change. Here's a breakaway for Evans! And Talbot was ready. As Chirot can finally get off. Liney with a shot. Talbot. Easy glove save for him. Caulfield. Up to Liney. Up to Demidov. Slavkovsky. Shot. Montreal. With full pressure as Casper and Hunting keeps it in. Suzuki and Casper intercepts and back down the other way. The Red Wings and they ice it. It's not what they wanted to do on the power play, is ice the puck. Suzuki gets hit by Sider, another great hit. Here comes Larkin over to Sider with a shot. Montembeault with his other save. 10 seconds to go on the power play. The power play has turned into events for the penalty kill. Momentum for the Red Wings now. For the penalty killers. Montreal had all the momentum in the beginning, and now Detroit has somehow found their edge and killed off this penalty. Lead pass for Bernard Docker. It's intercepted. He got cut off. Try to give him a lead pass there. Talbot had to make a save. DeBrincat with a shot. Montembeault as the cover. Larkin and Veleno, former teammates taking the faceoff. That's intercepted. That's intercepted by Delgazio. Delgazio in the front scores. Delgazio puts it on the board for Montreal. The Bell Center erupts! 1-0 Montreal! And that is what the Red Wings were afraid of, is getting this crowd into this game. And now they are, with 15 shots apiece. Delgazio has the first goal. It goes over the net. They could have tied it up. Kane with a backhand. Couldn't get it high enough to go over the glove of Montembeault. Eight minutes to go in the second. Gustafsson winds up. Casper in front. Rasmussen. Montembeault down. Kane in front. Scores! Patrick Kane finds an opening. And we're tied. That's showtime for you guys. Look at the... He shoots one way, but the puck goes the other. How does he do it? How does Patty Kane do this? And they're just announcing the Montreal goal as he scored. It takes a minute for them to announce the goals because they have to confirm who scored and who got the assist to make sure that no one else touched that puck. And this crowd is now silent for the moment. And now the crowd's getting back into it, kind of hype their team back up. They are shocked at what just happened. Bernard Docker has to stay out there as the puck is at 3-on-1. Here comes Raymond, and it alone! Montembeault had to be ready for that. Larkin! The Brinket! Blackson! Oh, it goes over the net again. That's two shots that go over the net. Very close to going in. This could have been easily a 3-goal game for Detroit. Second period's coming down to its last minute. Dylan Larkin has to shoot that as Kopp comes in. Montembeault had to make a sprawling save on that. He didn't know where it was once he found it. He knew he made that save. He didn't know where the puck went once the shot was shot. He had to sprawl out to make sure to cover the most area on the ice. $15 to go. That pressure's on Detroit, on Montreal now. And the puck's in, but it's not going to count. D'Algazio with the goal for Montreal. Patty Kane for Detroit. 1-1. Heading into the third. Who's going to win? Or this game could go to overtime. And each team will at least get a point. Find out. Larkin Raymond trying to tuck it in the same way Patty Kane did. To bring it in front from the slot. Edmondson tipped in front by Larkin. The Red Wings now have momentum now. They found their footing in this game. And the chants for Let's Go Red Wings are now in this building. As the Red Wings fans are getting loud. Raymond. Larkin couldn't pick it up. Back up to Raymond. Back to Larkin with a backhand chance. Here's Cole Caulfield, one of the slickest players I've ever seen play the game. Lane Hudson. Battling for the Norris Trophy with Seider. Lane Hudson. I do believe Seider's going to win it this year. And I hope to see Seider win it because I do like Seider. Demidov with a shot. Laine with a chance. Laine's old. He can't really shoot the puck that well. The only thing he's good at is sitting there like Ovi and one-timing it. Montembeau's on the board for most wins right now with 21. He's on the league board. Can he bring it up to 22? Here's Appleton. To Copp. To the point, Bernard Docker. Here comes Gallagher. Gallagher alone. Scores! Brendan Gallagher! 2-1. I don't know what Gustafson was doing. I thought he had time for the line change. I think he was getting called back to the bench. And Copp took over the chase. But that's not what you want to do. Let's have this crowd into it in the third with a goal like that. Anderson dumps it down. Here's Bregman. Can the Red Wings tie it up as quick as they did with Patty Kane? Yes, and they have a penalty coming to them. And Montreal's back on the power play. Here's JT Compher. Matheson. Demidov. Slavkovsky. Sider. Dumps it down, and this crowd's into it on this power play, trying to get the crowd going to have a 2-goal lead. Demidov. Crowd's on their feet. Suzuki scores! What a slap shot! Suzuki wound up and fired from the hash marks. Talbot had no chance. He did a Scott Laughton kind of goal there. Beat him blocker side. I don't know how you stop a shot like that. I honestly do not know. And it's 3-1 Canadiens. You might hear the old late chants coming out. Sider with a backhand chance. Patrick Kane with the only goal for Detroit. Oh, they score! Rasmussen. Three-two. It's a closer game than we thought it would be. Can the Red Wings tie this game up? Patrick Kane shoots far side, hit by the pad of Montembeault. Rasmussen just scored. Johansson shoots a hole in that. Got past Montembeault. He had to sprawl back to save it. The crowd is loving that. Raymond Larkin. Two chances there. Full pressure. Raymond. Red Wings looking for another goal. Raymond in front. Montembeault covers. 2-minute mark. Gallagher's all over the puck here. He almost made it 4-2. Every chance he gets, he ends up shooting this puck. And right here on the breakaway, he scores this to make it a 3-1 game. Or 2-1 game, excuse me. Larkin loses the faceoff. Edmondson keeps it in. Seider shoots it down. Edmondson. Larkin. Seider shoots, and that's not going to do much as he was pushed off. Last minute of play in the period. Crowd's getting into it now. Red Wings pull the goalie. Hoping for an extra attacker. Here's Kopp. Seider. Appleton. Carrier. Montreal looking for the empty net. Missed. Doc scores in the game. That's going to seal it. Intercepted by Kirby Dach. On the far pass up. And it's 4-2 Montreal. Tough loss for Detroit. Final score is 4-2. We found our footing, guys, in the third. We had chances. We've had shots. We found the footing in the third. We just couldn't capitalize on some of these chances. Pulled the goalie, hoping to get tied and turned it over at the wrong time. And Suzuki with the game-winning goal. So 4-2, guys. Who do we play next? We're playing Carolina next. We're going back to Detroit. And the Hurricanes are the number 1 seed in the Metropolitan Division. What's our calendar look like? So this week coming up in January, got Carolina, which is a grudge match. We got an original 6 matchup at the Garden in Boston. We got San Jose. And then we go play Ottawa, which we lost here 3-2. But now we're playing in Detroit. We play in Toronto, which we won 6-4 here. That's going to be a grudge match. This Boston game might be a grudge match. We play Minnesota next, and then we play in Winnipeg, and we lost to Winnipeg in Detroit 3-2. I play LA, Washington. We're on a home stretch here this week. We got a tough schedule, guys. The Red Wings got a tough schedule. Yep. Red Wings got a tough schedule. Well, that's gonna be the stream, guys. Played some games for ya. Hope you guys enjoyed.